hang on. Bad data. So again, taking a look at where the liquidity was coming in, there was the move back here, there was the move back here, supply hitting the market in both cases, and you can see the net effect was pushing the market down. So supply increased without also increasing demand. And rewind and go back, and you'll get a list of those the countries. Well, let me read them off again. Okay, so the countries, the currencies that we're going to be looking at in terms of increasing supply. Are the British pound, US dollar, the euro, ECB, Canada, whoops, why did I do that? Euro, EUR, Canada, CAD, Swiss National Bank, CHF. These currencies are increasing supply. Now, I want you to, one thing that you have to pay attention here are look at the numbers. Okay, the British pound, I'll go ahead and give you, this is from the article. So this is 10, well, I'll do these in dollars since they're translated in dollars here. So we've got 20 billion US. Federal Reserve, 20 billion US. The euro, now, again, we're talking about a much larger area here, but the European Central Bank, 346 billion. Canada, 2 billion. You have to understand here that they've got a pent-up demand of about 35 billion. And then the Swiss, well, and actually, the total operations here are a bit higher than that. It's about 4 billion US. Swiss comes to about 4 billion. And these are, I'm sure, if we, excuse me, really dove into the numbers, these would be about proportional to the countries. So, the fact that the euro is up at 346, and actually some news outlets are putting this at 500 billion. Come on, you're talking about, what, 13 member nations? So you got 13 countries in there of all various sizes. I'm sure Germany getting its lion's share. The Canadian and Swiss just simply have much smaller economies. And the pound and the US dollar are both, in all total operations, are probably even bigger than this. The main thing here, folks, is massive liquidity is throwing in, but I think you're going to find that with these two currencies in particular, that there's an overall increase in supply faster than what you're going to see on the US dollar. So I would expect a bit of dollar strength here. I don't think it's going to last. I think that all in all, the overall problems that are out there are going to need to be shaken out in a much more violent way, which is normal. So here's the punchline. You've got to go through 42 minutes of video to get here. We're still looking at a very, very strong picture here for a massive move. Either way you slice it, with the market move down here, if you look at what happened, we got a radical change at the end of the move. Okay? We had a radical change here at the end of the move. We're finally starting to get a radical change here, so we might see a bounce.